song.
I ain't mad at him.
And I saw it. Is it America? Two America's like nothing better games to Two America's. I was just thinking of a million songs and lyrics in my head at the same time.
We are.
Damn it.
We're back. Me and O are back. My ankle's still mashed up, but we're back. I don't know about O's hip. And the jokes I heard last week about man putting out his hip trying to do the madness had me dying, so...
I chose to really horrible.
Listen, we're not even...
Oh, yeah, no, we went to tell
Was it your lower back or your hip?
It was my hip.
Alright, cool. I'm never gonna ask. I need Kenny to ask that, yeah. Let me do the two things I have to do, yeah, because I missed last week.
Gabriel's had laughing.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give you a rating for one thing and then cost you for something else. Yeah. One is you sung one of my favourite dancehall songs.
What?
Valiant.
Oh yeah.
English can I be my one rock?
So funny.
That's my tune, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Secondly, yeah, I will personally make sure you never ever get Jamaican card ever in your life. And
Oh dear.
the reason why I say this is, yeah, you was at the cheesy beef thing, understand that, I don't eat beef, so that's not mine, I'm a saltfish patty guy myself, cool. To rub out, yeah, cocoa bread and patty, get the F out. As a Jamaican, if you was Bayesian, cool.
You eat coconut bread? Mark, you eat that?
If you were Bayesian or any other Caribbean island,
you don't eat that.
We had this discussion. I don't eat it together, but I love
we
it.
eat together. It's a meal, bro. I have the sleep on after as well.
It's
So
dry.
it's meal and meal.
No,
It's a meal and meal.
them, yeah, them,
What, don't you think it's,
stodgy
like,
men
it's
love
dry?
it.
Like, it's too much.
With hot cocoa bread, it doesn't.
Personally,
it doesn't feel dry.
Personally,
it goes with
why?
the patty as well.
This is why.
I'm gonna white it right now. I'm gonna white it right now. Personally, if you ain't got no moisture in your mouth, that's your problem, bro. It's not dry for you. Why?
Amen to that. I mean, I hear it. I'm not gonna lie.
That's kind of on the fence.
No, man.
You got dry mouth. You got dry mouth. That's your problem, my guy.
No, it's.
That's not to say you can't have a drink with it.
Do you know what it
It's
is?
still
No,
fine.
but in general, it's because I'm not a big fan of like bread.
That's a you problem. I'm not your gal. I don't need to know them things.
But
No, but cocoa bread is
issues.
cocoa bread is different.
That man got gluten problems. That man can't have what bread and bread.
Have you
Bread and
tried
patty.
like all the patties? Like all the different flavour patties.
I don't do cheesy beef because I think it's westernized.
No, but cheesy beef
you
isn't
serious?
really
I don't
like.
eat beef, so that's my.
Are you serious?
I think it's western. I don't think it's some English stuff.
No, but that
But
was
cheesy
that
beef
was a
still isn't
Jamaican-
like one of the best patties. It's good.
I didn't know it was an authentic Jamaican
And
because it's
cheesy
new.
beef is a
I'm
Jamaican
only seeing it now.
thing.
Like I never saw that back in the day.
I
Like,
don't
growing
eat
up.
beef and I'm lactose, so I'm not really.
Like, oh, you lot can tell me it's cheesy beef and a rich because I never saw that back in
I've
the day.
never had it.
Ask
Yeah,
Gideon.
like, it's
You
a
ask
new
Gideon.
thing.
Ask Gideon. I only get
No,
sausage.
Gabriel. When I went in 2011, I found a cheesy beef patty in Jamaica where I was never able to find one here.
That's the first time
Ever.
I've tried cheesy
See,
beef because I didn't like. I've
Jamaica.
always grown
Not
up
here.
eating patties. Never had them here.
I was thinking
Tell me
when.
with it. Go
See,
on.
he's been.
Go on.
So for me, it's like passing through.
Continue.
So back in the day,
So casually when I went to
back in the day,
Jamaica.
growing up in the South, I would have been to so many different Caribbean restaurants, takeaways, Brixton, Catford, like everywhere.
Oh, you're from ends.
I've never had.
He's like the chicken connoisseur.
Self-free.
The patties. Or West Indian
I've
food.
never,
Never in my life.
Oh, come on, Caps.
Never in my life have I seen a cheesy beef patty. So that's what, and now I'm seeing it now. So it's like,
But
okay, this is a new
you know what I
thing.
was laughing about? When you lot were talking about this last week here, you lot asking the wrong questions. Because you know there's two types of patties in it. Like, as in like you have soft pastry, you
Yeah,
have
and the
flaky
flaky
ones.
pastry.
I wanted one of you
I
to
don't like
ask that.
flaky.
Serious?
Yeah, flaky's not. Oh no.
Wait.
No,
Because the soft patties are the ones that you just buy and probably just put in the microwave and it
No.
ruins it.
No.
The
You know, there's two
flaky.
types of flaky paste.
Yeah.
There's puff pastry,
Yeah.
and there's the flaky pastry that's not puff pastry.
Yeah.
I like that. I
Okay,
don't
cool.
like the puff
You
pastry.
don't like puff pastry? Okay, cool.
Yeah, that I'm not. Yeah, I'm not.
I think.
on that.
Oh my god.
But let me introduce this pod properly. I just wanted to put up.
Just thinking of bringing patties over from Jamaica.
I heard that back. I started the podcast. I'm gonna put my laptop and I walked out of my house. Fucking the bloody cheek about Jamaican card. You're telling me that about.
I would try it. I would try it again.
Piss off, bro.
Last time I tried it.
Go be Bayesian. We don't want you over there. Go be Bayesian. I told you this morning. Yeah, be Bayesian.
He sounded like Muffin Rouge when he's like,
no, crazy. I had a Bayesian meal. Probably one of the best things I've had. It was like pepper pot of that.
oh, pepper pot.
Bro, it's crazy.
If you ever go to Barbados, go Chefette. Bro, it's like the best fast food I've ever had in my life.
What? Go where?
Chefette.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you okay? So you've
I've
been?
been Barbados. Yeah, I've been Barbados.
That's like Caribbean that people don't travel.
No. I'm just because I know many
I've been
people that
Jamaica
have been
once. I've been Jamaica once. So I've been St. Lucia.
Yeah.
You know what?
I don't know many people that have been Barbados.
I heard what you said, bro. We're not doing that.
No. It's like most people that I know that have been Barbados are people that are from there. But I don't really know anyone that's. Yeah.
St. Lucia, Barbados, Grenada, Jamaica.
What was the best one out of all of them? Obviously, you're going to say
Grenada.
Grenada.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grenada's my favourite.
I really, really want to go.
Grenada's my favourite. Then Barbados, and I'd have to go back to Jamaica again to experience it as an adult.
Cool. You ain't done Trinidad, no?
No, I'm alright. The crime rate's a bit too secret.
Listen.
Really?
It's the highest crime rate. It's like top 5 in the world, bro.
Funny thing is, I've been listening to their bashment. It sounds very, very similar to.
Old school.
Yeah. So
You listen to Digga D and they're doing the set.
Yeah. So they have like the genuine, like authentic, old school sound.
That also lets you know, yeah, the man them that on the talking stick when they rap, yeah. Fuck off, Mark. How well them lot can flow off the top. I just keep going. Why are you laughing?
Talking stick.
Fine. This is episode 167 of the Disrespect Podcast with myself, Raw Talk Reese. Who do you have in the studio to my right?
2 drinks.
Wow. Thank God for that. To my
Hi.
left.
Oh, mister.
I was gonna say hip hop because of your hip, but we leave it alone.
Oh, yeah. This is wild. That's wild.
And next to him,
Small Kadia. Oh, the irony. Okay, I'm just gonna go normal.
You really didn't think of that, did you?
Kadia small.
small Kadia.
Oh, the irony.
Definitely won't talk about the size of your head, was you? And behind the camera.
I said it and I was like, oh, the irony.
So, Gabs, do you have a Jamaican name yet?
Hola.
No. I actually know a Jamaican girl called Ola. Shout out Ola. She does sign language and that. But I'm gonna get there. I think I'm liking Winston.
Anyway.
Oh,
Was you born in 1951?
Winston,
for real.
What sort of Jamaican name you
Listen,
think?
her boyfriend's name is Caribbean, and I can't believe he still has that name in his age.
No, do you know what it is? I find it funny that in the same way like Ghanaians have like really old school British names, like Benjamin.
Peter.
Yeah, stuff like, yeah.
Oh,
John.
I like when I see.
It's mad because my brother's
I like when I meet Jamaicans with
my
like
brother's name is
names like that.
my brother's name is.
why do you want Winston?
I've always liked the name Winston. I think it's funny.
He's just begging it.
Stereotypically old school.
Yeah, you don't. I don't.
Alright,
really-
Byron.
You know,
I like that kind of name.
Or
Yeah.
Banton.
From which
No,
part?
the best name I heard, yeah, my boy's granddad, Craydock.
What's up with the...
He really wants to emphasise the fact what.
It's like Craydock.
Gosh.
I've never
Like
heard.
he's speaking Koza.
I've never heard that name before, Craydock. So I'm like, yeah, that's different.
So, MT, how are you?
I'm alright. On the way here, I've lost my some of my cards, so I have to do
You're kidding me. Have you cancelled them?
not bank cards. One credit card, but the rest of them like reward cards.
I don't know what your problem, man.
Yeah, I know.
I must start running up into your card thing, but
They can try.
we'll sort it out. Hip hop, what's going on?
Don't stop. Hey.
You hit this.
What's
I told you that we won't start. I thought I told you that we won't start. That's what you was last week. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like more like that.
Shirts versus bluff.
It was.
Pancakes.
Oh no. Sorry.
Boy knows me way too well. I'm okay. I'm alright. Hip is feeling better.
Did you have to lean one side?
Was touch and go. No, I was
Did
properly
you listen to
lit.
some shoulder lean?
Oh my god. You know, like if you've ever seen one person with one leg shorter than the other, how they walk.
I was imagining and that's how you was walking
that's
like
how I'm
that.
walking.
Oh, the people that you have the club for.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't do that because you might end up like that.
Yeah, I was doing. Listen.
Do you take the tablets?
Look,
Any painkillers?
took the painkillers, everything. I rubbed the shit on.
Oh.
It was.
Hey, yo.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Look.
Man, did it? That's all
About no. Hey.
Bit of scat play. Whoa, alright.
See how I'm looking at you because you got one eye. Yeah. Cool.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Love it. Yeah.
Touche.
No, but it was the type of thing where I had no idea.
Oh, you got to do the face. Wow.
No, yeah.
Watch this. I got more jokes. I see you, Gabriel. Anyway,
The irony of a man with glasses to make a joke about you
I
not being able to
see.
see is
I
crazy.
know, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy as well. No, but the cream and that.
See, yeah, anyway.
Even when you know, do you know what? Yeah. Go on, finish your sentence.
Cream in my eye is mad though. When yeah.
English, can I be my one? She want about it, huh?
Do you know that's the maddest thing? That's not even the maddest thing he said. When I come in, he was like, "Oh, you're right, KD." He's like, "Oh, sorry, I just got a bit of cream in my eye."
No, see, I tried to.
But I was like, well, damn. Hello to you too.
No.
I ain't even got 2 feet in the
By
door
way, I want
yet.
to respond to that. You know, girls get paid for this, you know. Like,
No, it's mad. It's mad. And you're there in pain about it. Yeah.
No, man.
That's not even the maddest thing
just say,
that Gabriel said to me.
Tell me, Gabriel got OnlyFans.
Recently.
Tell me you got OnlyFans. Tell me you got OnlyFans. I got cream in my eye. You know?
It's not even that. Gabe, let me find the
What I
conversation.
said to on the DMs is crazy.
Go on.
If I said it to any of you guys, it would have been mad.
I'm cooking you, bro.
It would have been
Right.
worse.
Eggs Benedict, bro. You got breakfast.
It would have been
It
mad.
would have been
And
worse.
you know what it is? I didn't even clock it until
It was
afterwards.
so funny. I was crying before I even said it. So basically,
Go on.
Doja Cat's new album come out, innit?
You know who he was talking to? Because I replied to you on something.
I replied to you.
I
replied to him something.
About
I said this is Reese because I knew Mark would be dismissive, so I knew straight away that was Mark.
Yeah.
Even if he didn't say it was him, I knew it would have been him. I knew probably would have been too busy to be on the Instagram replying, and I knew if you replied, it would have been a more okay. I've heard it. Some parts are good, some parts are. So I was like,
I
yeah,
think
I knew what I was
all
talking
of
about.
her good songs she released already.
The 97 one I like.
No, but Gabs, this is actually on my Instagram.
The demon song is cold.
Yeah.
See, that's the one I don't like.
The beat is cold, bro.
Yeah, you gotta listen to the intro before
dark
the tune drops.
And the one with the dun 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 bitch. Type it down right.
So that's what. Okay, so can you guys appreciate an album from? Because you've made beats before, right? And you still do it, right? So you understand that production. So can you listen to an album and just call it good based off the production?
Oh, by the way, I'm alright, by the way. Just.
No, I was gonna say that when they finish, I was literally gonna say the same thing. I'm fine too.
Say,
Oh,
good.
Damn.
So you do, Gabs?
I didn't get to
We didn't even get to me, and we actually even didn't get to Reese. We didn't even get to ask Reese how he was as well.
It's fine,
Nah.
continue, shut up, continue.
Based off like production, can you listen to an album and be like, okay, cool. The album was bad lyrically, but it's a good album because the production was really good.
Yes.
I can't call it a good album
I can say
because
sonically sounds great.
yeah, I can say I like the production of the album.
But the reason why I say that is because technically, isn't the production the most important
It's
part
the,
of the album?
no, but I listen to the
because-
body of the work.
I'm
So
listening to-
I'm like, yeah, same.
I like to hear an album where the lyrics are great or the choruses are great and the music, the songs
Same.
are good. I want the whole thing, not just parts that are,
Yeah, I know.
not just parts that
Yeah,
are.
see,
Is it?
that's a liable offence.
You. Nah, I'm sorry. I gotta come back to this. You can't even talk, Gabs, because I found it.
Mine's not even wiable. If it was said to a guy, it would be wiable. But it was, man.
You don't know who's trying to, but I'm just going to do this from off comment. I want the whole what? Oh, wait.
No, I basically sent the album, yeah, and then he put it's the emojis that went with it.
Ooh.
I needed this release before I go to bed.
No, Gabs.
No, wait. Muscle emoji. Fire emoji. What?
What would you do before you go to bed,
I
Gabs?
said to him, hey, yo.
Kadia, you did it last week. Bitch, I said what I said.
Literally.
Oh.
Is that
It
what
was
you're doing
like,
there, Gabs?
I needed this release before I go to bed. Muscle.
Wait,
Fire.
wait. Let me point the things. So
Muscle emoji.
you needed that release, and we come here today, and you got cream in your eye.
Before I went to bed, that's exactly what you did.
Hey,
I
yo,
said-
Gabs, man.
No.
I
You know
said,
what?
brother.
I only caught her reaction. I swear if she didn't react, I wouldn't have noticed.
Nah, I looked at it for so and I went.
Music make Gabriel strong like a bull.
But you see what I'm saying? If it was said to a guy, it's why. That's a wireable
Just
offense.
didn't know, Gabe.
But because it was said to KDR, is
I would have sent you the emoji just for doing this.
He put Amadeus. Nah. I
Gabriel
said
went to the glory mode,
what?
you know he was
no,
good.
but you
You
know
didn't know what he was getting.
You know who's got the funniest? Like the white who does it the funniest? Cameron and Mace.
Hey,
No, the one I saw the other day when he was like, yeah, the water. And he's like, can I borrow water, please? He's like, yeah. He's like, now just chuck it, I'll catch it. And then he went, hey, you're here. He's like, yeah, you want to chuck it, you want a man to chuck something, you want to catch it. Then they got one with
David Lillard.
What do you say? Running from pole to pole.
The other one is on. It's like pole to pole. And it's like, yo.
It's when David Lillard clocked and he was like, oh, no.
You know he raps,
I
innit?
tried.
Yeah, no, you got to go. Because we were trying to figure out who's the better rapper between him and Amar Shumpert.
Like, David Lillard's alright. He's a good rapper. He's a
I
good
think
rapper.
him and Amar Shumpert are decent. But yeah, sorry. How you doing?
I'm alive. Okay, how you doing?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Happy birthday.
Oh yeah.
To
Oh, yeah.
ya.
Apologies
Thank
for not
you.
wishing you happy birthday on the day.
It's alright.
Yeah.
It was
I
literally.
think-
It still kind of feels like
You
it's
know
a little
what?
bit today.
Happy birthday, baby.
On
Wait,
socials, like, you know when you watch people's stories, do you guys actually watch the story or do you just clear it? I just clear it, yeah, I just do it to like clear notifications.
I'm so hypocritical because I can do long stories, but I don't.
I have to like you enough for me to actually pay attention.
If it's one of these
Or
lot,
both,
one
yeah.
of you lot, then yeah. But no.
I'm the king of muting people anyway, but
Yeah.
let's get this pod going because we've had enough silliness.
Reese, how are you?
Tired. My right leg feels like it's in the mud at the moment, but that's
Oh wow.
story for another day.
How do you feel?
Actually, question.
Well, my ankle.
Yeah.
So basically, I put my foot down and tried to go shoulder to shoulder with one guy, but I wasn't set. So normally when I go to barge someone, my left leg is set
Oh,
to kind of take the brace of someone else.
So
The
then
guy
you
looked
rolled
like
it.
one Samoan Don. I wish I rolled it. My foot was flat, but this leg was off the ground. So as I've gone like that, he's caught me, but I've tried to stand up to the weight of this
Too
Samoan
late.
guy. So when my foot is flat, I've tried to take the weight of his body weight, and my ankle shifted while taking the weight. So then I've had like swelling and pins and needles like in between my joints in my bone. So I've been doing like hot, cold in my foot for the last thing, and even trying to get a doctor's appointment, I've had to wait like 10 days, so I've got it tomorrow. But then the swelling today is fine. I didn't train last week, I played, but I already told you lot about the madness which happened in my game where it got abandoned, so that's a story for another day.
Question. Am I your favourite person on the podcast?
There you know. Mark, can we get to the first topic please, about addiction?
Look at Mark's face. That's crazy.
Yeah. Basically, I had a question. Do you think you have any addictions, and if so,
I don't know what you said, we can say it again please. You got mad tongue tied.
Do you know what I'm looking at? I'm looking down because I thought I'm waiting for it.
addictions?
No, you said the whole sentence.
Do you
Yeah,
think
you need to
have
you need to
any addictions?
You do, you know, because I don't know what you said because you said it
I hate
before.
you.
Yeah, what is this?
I was about to say something very wide, but yeah.
Do you have any addiction?
Shout out. Start with KDO.
Um,
I'm the one with the list, but you're the one struggling with standard, I think, which is crazy.
No, it's in it.
It's not. Why for that?
yeah. Zara.
Screaming.
Yeah.
I think Zara, and I think over time it is becoming addiction. Just not even just to shop there, just to walk in. It's just lovely.
There's a Zara by your house, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought so.
It's like corner shop. It's really bad.
Do you ever when you live in the edge of the Moku when you've got like a fucking
Massive Zara.
Mate,
like an outlet just there?
Literally, it's several. It's not. It's like a big shopping centre.
Oh, bro. I think it's Croydon.
Yeah. See,
Oh, raw.
mine's just
I've
mate
got
up the
two
road.
near me.
Yeah, I've got.
Tottenham Court Road.
Oh yeah,
You've
but
got a few. If it's not something in that one, you walk up to the next one. Yeah, yours is trouble.
Three in a row, innit? There's like three. Yeah.
Speaking of Zara, I got many Zara gift cards for my birthday. I'm just.
I'll be trainers. Thanks.
Do you know what? That's all gonna go into winter work wardrobe, though. You know. Yeah.
What's that?
I don't care.
Yeah.
What about you? What do you think you're addicted to? Wanting to
Sex?
see? Hit mobility?
I knew it was coming.
Bro, Katie told you close to the stairs. I know you ain't heard the episode back yet.
Oh well,
I
yeah.
heard everything. Alright, I know.
Everything.
I know where they are. As I'm getting older, I think no hip joke.
Okay.
As I'm getting older, I think just from as bigger things to as smaller things.
Yo! Bigger things than smaller things!
Oh, Gabriel, really?
Gabs made that worse.
He did, because I was still stuck on Zimmer frames. I was still stuck on Zimmer frames going like this.
All I saw is Gabs' eyes just, yo!
You know what? I had to react.
No. We are not.
I don't think it's just my ears didn't hear
The
it.
reason why I let that slide.
Everyone let that one
No,
slide.
he hadn't finished the sentence.
He's good with words. He knows.
He hadn't finished the sentence.
Thank you.
So chill out.
This is coming from Mr. Cream in my eye, you know.
Mr. Cream, my eye, mate.
And he's got
Gabs
the
has done
audacity.
He does the most.
Anyway,
What about the big ass? Yo!
Break out in massive AO.
No, he don't want the Y on him, that's why.
I know.
He's gonna be a wide chaser now. Watch.
Distribute a white.
What's my man's name again? Young Spray with the Wyman.
The Wyman.
Yeah, okay, cool, go on. Continue, sorry.
I was going to say I think just whether it's the bigger things in life or the smaller things in life that just so you fucking hell.
Who
Oh my
gave
God.
him rum?
Yo.
Oh my God.
Is this what the 4.5 hits you with?
No,
Yeah?
it probably is that, you know. I don't even
Is
drink
this what the 4.5
so ladies and
does to
gentlemen,
you?
Gabs has had a bit of
What did
alcohol
they say?
and he's acting wow.
Might be that.
When I said, wow, like, take time, it's like, only 4.5.
Is this what the 4.5 does to you?
There's no safety.
What a shame.
4.5, no safety.
Do a full flip.
No,
Just as I'm getting on, I'm just trying to find as much of the things in life that just make me happy. You know, happiness is very important. Very important to have. I find.
Okay.
Like K, Zara, I can't walk past it and not go in.
So you do the Bobby Valentino walk.
I could be on my
slow
last
down.
£10. I'm going in.
Slow down.
We'll see.
Damn.
Carry on. See my face as well.
Sorry. Fucking childish.
Trainers, but then I've slowed down. I was trying to get to know them.
I just wanted to.
I hate both of you.
Don't turn around.
Gabriel, what about you?
Music.
You're addicted to music, but you don't listen to projects, you just listen to songs.
Yeah, just songs. I can't listen to projects. Like,
Why?
if I'm on a long journey, I can listen to a project. But when I'm just chilling, loads of different songs. But
What
I would
songs?
hear every song on the
Do it again?
project. No, I'm not doing that. No, wait, I'm behind the camera. Yeah, it's fine. It's not a wild offence. It's not a camera.
Why?
No one saw it.
Why, oh boy?
That's hilarious.
You gotta stop doing this.
Why, oh,
It's
why,
fucking-
oh.
I'll say music because I could break my headphones, going somewhere, and I would have to stop my whole journey to go and buy some headphones just to keep. Do you know what I'm saying?
Walk
So,
with 2 pairs of headphones.
see, that's what I need to start doing. That's what I
You
need
gotta
to
have a
start
backup.
doing. Yeah,
It's just in case the battery dies and I'm just like, and I forgot to do it. And I thought like, okay, cool, those ones in my backpack.
because I can't go without listening to music.
But you don't do albums though.
No, so I'll listen to every song on that album, but I won't listen to it as a
It's
whole.
To just enjoy it. To just listen to it.
I'll listen
To get that release.
Yeah, see,
Feel it.
See, no, see, these
Like
guys are trying to bait me in.
Feel it.
They're trying to bait me in. No, but if I'm before I'm about to go to sleep, or like if I'm on a long train journey, I can listen to an album.
Let it
then.
touch your soul.
But on like a normal, I can't listen to an album. I need to listen to it before I go to sleep or on a long journey. But yeah. But last it has to be music. I can't go
I've
over.
got a couple.
I do
Like,
think
you couldn't
I
listen
think
to
I
an
have a
album
few
like
I
just
could
going
do
to
a
work.
list.
I've got a couple.
Yeah, on my way to work I can listen to albums. Yeah.
I think mine are one's YouTube. I spend a lot of time on YouTube. But I think some of the YouTube stuff is pod related, some of it is other content, some of it's like football, which is the second one as well, and
What, playing or watching? Or both?
both. But I think obviously I manage and play now, so it's different, innit? So I think I consume a lot of content, like from watching games and information that way, and just temperament of how to talk to players and blah blah blah. And probably music as well. I like my Discover Weekly on music. I remember before I used to do this thing where on Sundays to block out, if we had pod and I edited pod before or later, I used to block out like 2 hours on a Sunday of just listening to new music.
Yeah.
Whereas I haven't
I
done it for a
said
while.
this before.
I haven't done it for a while, but I still like listening to music. But if I'm on journeys where if I'm not driving, I will listen to music because sometimes some songs I need to hear with the headphone test on, and then if I hear songs out loud I've never heard before, like it doesn't correlate well. So for example, if I'm doing something, I've got headphones in and I'm listening to music, but excuse me, it's music I've never heard before. I can kind of, I'll be doing something, I hear the beat drop, I'm like, yo, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Whereas if you're like,
exactly.
if your mind frame is like actively listening to music, I'm less likely to kind of appreciate the music because I'm listening to listen. Where if I'm just listening to hear music and I'm just like, oh, wow, this is cool. And
Yeah, that stop moment when you have to kind of stop and look and go, wait, what's this song called? Okay,
that's
so
why it's easier for
just
me to send you lot music because I kind of know what your music taste is. The Spotify list, by the way, is I can tell where Katie went crazy in that thing.
You did a whole segment with that, and then it kind of changes.
Like, Jesus Christ, bro.
It's not that bad, though.
It's
good.
bad, bro.
No, it's
like
not.
it's
No,
like
it's
Katie's
not.
music 101.
No, it's not.
What?
No, it's not.
But
Look at him putting a Barbie girl in there.
They all got dashed out.
Gabriel.
I
I don't know why Gabriel's laughing because I know he's just gonna go on.
No. I was just laughing at the did get dashed out part.
I was expecting him to.
When you
Oh,
get that
actually,
big,
something-
that big K in it.
I was looking at that earlier on as well.
When?
Yeah.
Ah, Lisa got it for me for my birthday.
Big up, Lisa.
I mean, they get carrots in there.
Hmm?
Jesus Christ.
What?
Negative carrots. This guy's bad.
That is so rude. It's meant to be a bit more of a statement, you know, when you
Yeah.
go out. But today.
It's giving me B-Tech Usher you vibes.
See, I saw someone say that. They said like,
Stop it.
I saw someone
But
say
no, it's because it's short and it's like
I'm so
girly statement Leconus vibes. It's not. If it was longer than here, it would be like a medallion. But no, it's because it's.
I saw someone say that they were like, girls can get away with wearing fake jewelry. How come we can't? Like, girls can wear like, yeah.
This is silver.
Yeah, no, I know, but I'm just in general like, guys can't get away with it.
This is lovely. I love it.
For the diamond test because he weren't legitimate. It's Turkish spirit.
When I get something new, I have to wear it for a period of time.
You gotta wear it out.
I wore it out. Basically. I wore my birthday dinner last night. You bastards. And I wanted to wear it to pot today. I wanted to look
Make sure
beautiful
you take it off before you
today.
get a shower.
It's also so it's fine, but it's too big to like sleep in and stuff like that. Just don't. All right. Just don't.
You know what?
Just don't.
You know what?
Our survey says.
Just don't. I just wanted a statement piece to wear. No.
I didn't say nothing.
I know. Just look at me. It's making me
Moving
feel.
on.
Who?
What a goal.
What, are we really talking about life insurance?
Oh.
Talking about life
The
insurance.
insurance of life.
Oh yeah. So basically, only in America, mother tries to murder son for his life insurance policy. So basically, she told her boyfriend to kill her son.
How old
So
is your son by any chance?
I think he's early 20s.
I'm assuming he has a really good job.
Yeah. Thoughts?
She told her boyfriend to kill her son.
You was a friend of mine.
I can't talk. I can't answer that. He's left with my Josh!
I know.
Oh my god! Even the context of that song with that story is just mercy. That's insane. But see, like you prefaced it by saying, only in America. That does sound like you'd hear that, you'd go, yeah, where's that from? America? Yeah, okay, makes sense. Shit, make that money how you can make it, shit. I think that's American.
Aiming off your son for bread.
That's America.
What I was saying.
You've really got to be in some dire straits to have that as an option.
Well, your son's got to have hella money.
Still.
She was a... Huh? You sure she wasn't looking at like, hey.
Get this man.
What she say? What she gonna do today?
Kill her son. That's what she wanted to do that day.
So bad, you know. How old is the son?
Early 20s.
Gabriel, what you about to say? Sorry?
I was gonna say is that one of those stories. It just reminds me of one of those stories you'll hear from like back home.
Where's back home?
Or back what? Alright, if you're saying back home, it's back.
Because obviously you've never been.
No. Wait. What? If you're talking about back home, you're like back.
No, but he's never been. He hasn't been to his foster home yet.
Go on.
No, but because you don't know what I'm trying to say in it. Because it would have just come out.
You ain't been to the foster home.
It would have just naturally come out because I would have tip of the tongue. It's just there.
I got a gun so big that I put my steering, bro.
So when you're talking about back home, like Jamaica, it's like back.
Yeah, like it's when
No, what's
Yeah.
What's the
But
feeling?
if I said it to any of you would have said it by now.
Oh no, it's yard, back in yard.
What?
What?
Back in yard. Figure it out.
What?
Gabriel, figure it out.
No,
We'll give you a sec.
Gabriel's guessing now.
Would it help him?
We'll give you a sec.
No. I think this is great.
No, I'll give you one more guess.
So you got it, kinda. It's
Reese.
back.
Hey, no help.
I know. I got the notification. I did a little fifth pump.
It's back. Back.
Back in that.
No.
Nope.
Pump it in now.
It sounds like that song.
The vibe's got that one.
No, go on.
Backyard.
Yeah, there you go.
It's back.
Backyard.
But you
Yeah, but-
failed because you said back in yard.
No, because he said like, yeah, Lesser.
Sometimes
not what I was gonna say.
memory decay there.
There's not memory.
Memory
Really decay for what?
Your brain's on in, bruv. You gotta
You've
be
been in England for too long. Sometimes you get.
No, man, that one, even for Westernized people like me, it's just natural. You just come out of it.
It just reminds me of one of those stories that you hear like, someone has done that to get like a property off like, you're the rich family member and then they've done that.
It gave me
they've done
BLM
something
vibes.
to get a property.
The story gave me BLM vibes.
The thingy one.
Both the UK one from Bristol and the one in America. It gave me BLM vibes.
And then also reminds me of when like when parents say the whole thing of I brought you into this world so I can take you out. See, literally.
Yep.
I was there and she. Yeah, man, tried to take him out.
May have to
Knowing
check.
him though as a man, he'll probably still forgive his mum, like, because we love our mum.
It's mum.
That's what we do, yeah.
But if there was if there was ever any one thing that can make me go, mom, that love may not be automatic on this one.
Give me that.
You tried to.
Try. Basically.
I'm a little black and white when it comes
Try to send me to the upper
money.
room.
I think I'm a little bit black and white when it comes to money, especially if I feel like you're trying to move to me for money. I don't care who you are. Like the separation of it is okay, cool. I can't be forgiven when you try to take your partner who's not related to me, not my dad, to end me off to take my money. Imagine you don't know you're even in my will. That could go to anyone.
It's wild.
It's crazy, man.
But it's one of them just examples of just the world is I think every generation obviously feels that the world is just. I'm finishing this goddamn sentence.
Pay me.
I think every generation has felt like their generation, or the things that happened in that time, is just the craziest things in the world. Like when, like in the 90s, when knife crime wasn't a massive thing, but it was a thing, and then they were like, "Oh my God, this is awful. This is terrible. This is like the world's coming to an end." And like now, with some of the stories that we come and bring in here week after week, some of the things that we hear and we talk about. Obviously, we didn't know what crazy was back in them days because they were learning new levels of just madness.
You know, it's crazy. I always say though, like, when I pick friends, I can never be close to someone that loves money too much, that just loves money, like they'll do anything for money. Like, you know them people like, and this is why, like, when I'm always having conversations with people, hypotheticals are important because you can gauge the person's character. So if you ask someone, cool, for this, would you do this for money? If they say yeah, I'm like, okay, cool, I'm noting that down. Because I know the sort of person you are. Because if it was to ever come down to it,
people ask you fugazi questions. Yeah, there does happen. People ask you a fugazi question of, would you do, for X, Y, Z of money, would you do, and I'm like, no. And I was like, everyone's got a price. I said, everyone's got a price if you put your self-weight in money.
Exactly.
Ironically, I do have a question about that later on, but I'll ask it later on. I think that situation, when I first read the caption of it, I was a bit like, no, you're joking, right? Like, a mum was really willing to employ her child for money. Either, like, in my head, I was like, first of all, either you're on crack, or you don't love your son. Those are the only, in my mind, that was the only two viable options I could think of when I was thinking about murdering someone, solely for cash.
Well, mate, if it's that deep, I'd be like, well, you'd think a parent would be like, I'd rather die or be broke than ever go to those lengths to get money.
It's gotta say a lot about the state of that relationship between the two of them, though.
No, it's not even just the state of the relationship, the state of the person.
That is.
Like the mum.
Mum may not be alright.
She's either not okay, or she does not see that person as, that is my son, regardless of anything, that's my child. She clearly doesn't see it like that. Or she's just tapped. Because that's not okay.
You know who's not okay as well?
Go on.
Sadiq flipping Khan, bruv.
Oh dear.
I can see it on Mark's phone.
This motherfucker right
here.
It's worse for you, because now you're on the roads. Yeah, you won't be doing that.
This is not until 2025.
But what's going to happen?
There's going to be some...
You're going to be doing what I do when I have to go east. Drive the long way, go London Bridge, and wait for congestion charge to finish.
It's crazy, man. Like, basically, he wants to charge people to travel that are traveling in between Blackwall Tunnel and Silvertown. So... Yeah, like Canning Town.
That's E. Well, close to my side. Well, miles.
They're apparently building a new...
From Silvertown?
So the Silvertown Tunnel.
Oh, it's new.
In 2025, which is when these things...
Which will have a toll as well?
Yeah, so the toll is going to be for that tunnel
and
as well as the Blackwall Tunnel.
So basically, from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m, motorbikes will be charged £3 max, cars £4 max, others £8.50 max. And charges apply each way.
So it's 8 there, 8 back.
Where's it? Sorry, you said from Silvertown through to Blackwall Tunnel.
No,
either Blackwall Tunnel.
They're building a new tunnel in Silvertown.
Where is that going? Because
they're building a new tunnel, bro. We don't know.
That's stupid. No, but I can only imagine where
it would go. I'm just saying, we don't know either.
No, I'm just saying, I can only imagine where it's going to connect to, and that's dumb if you're putting tolls on in that
area
part of London. Because then it's like you can't drive anywhere without having... That's what they want, though.
Well, you have Rotherhithe Tunnel, which will be packed, so you have a tunnel. Yeah. The question I want to ask is, last election, did you vote?
Yes.
When was the last election again?
Wait.
Mayoral election.
Yes, I did.
Did you vote?
When was
it?
No
shock, never mind.
No, I usually did, but I'm sure I missed that one.
Gabriel, did you vote?
Nah.
Did you vote Labour? Did you vote for Sadiq? Did you vote?
No, I think I voted for the American guy.
I didn't vote.
Oh, not Sean Bailey, the white guy, the independent. Yeah, so did I.
I liked everything he said. It made sense to me.
Yeah, me too.
No.
So then,
On YouTube adverts, but still.
yeah, so,
He knew where to get
I was
me.
like,
innit?
he got me.
He knew where to get me.
I spoke to my friend about this the other day about people's affinity to Labour, and I said you would actually think Sadiq Khan is a conservative. You'd actually
I keep forgetting he's
I keep
Labour.
forgetting, yeah.
You think he's a
I
conservative?
honestly forget.
When it's like, yeah, I'm here for the Mayor of London. If you were, and I've had this argument before when it was Corbyn or whatever about being for the people. I'm never going to be angry with conservatives for doing conservative things because naturally they're looking after their own. If I'm looking at a Labour MP, right, yeah, who is the Mayor of London, you better ask Corbyn to run for Mayor of London because he might do better than my man does.
I reckon you would.
Ultimately, what you're doing is the cost of living is going up and jobs are, and people's pricing for their jobs aren't. Like their wages are going up.
Their wages.
You're really okay. Your bills have gone up. Your rent set to go up by what 15% over the next 4 to 5 years.
Yeah.
Gas and electric has gone up.
Food's gone up.
Food's gone up, and petrol's gone up. I forgot to say petrol already.
Petrol's going up.
Now,
Food's going up.
if I'm a person who's a tradesman and I have to travel from south to east or get across from east to south, regardless, I'm now out of pocket. Especially if I'm an independent business. Now with ULEZ,
Yep.
yeah,
All of it, man.
mixture
You guys as well. Shit.
with
Forgot about
ULEZ,
that.
which is now stretched out to like Reading and Kent and them places.
It's crazy.
Right, yeah.
It's nuts.
And now I'm gonna have to pay what £8 or congestion charge, regardless, for a toll. You know, I didn't realise the other day that there's congestion charge again on the weekend.
Yeah.
I thought it got removed.
No.
It got removed back in the pandemic, and they put it back in again silently.
Yeah.
Is it still 15?
I don't know.
I don't know.
If I drive,
They said that they were going to put it up to 15 and then bring it down again.
if I drive to Central on a weekend, I'm always driving after 6.
Old school way.
Yeah, like
The old school
if
way.
if I was going to
Yeah, but
Shoreditch,
weekends used to be free.
freaking was free,
Weekend was.
always free.
Oh yeah, it was.
So
From
if I'm driving-
Friday after 6.
Yeah. So if I was driving Shoreditch, I'll drive Shoreditch after 6, and then park the car in the same road, or gonna come up by the station, and when I'm ready to dip, by where Hoxton Pony is.
No, that's messed up, man. They fucked up
It's too
so
much.
many hookups, man.
But that's what I'm trying to say. I told people all the time here, like, and people are like, there's no point voting because it's just the same. And I was like, you have the right to vote, right?
So
Yeah.
just do it.
So then, regardless of it just being the same, like, it's okay, cool. We've had this conversation maybe 100 episodes ago. Your local elections are more important than the major ones.
The main
Yeah.
ones.
Because the local election affects your community. So if I live in Norwood, for example, right, yeah, if I vote for the Labour constituent or whoever is for the area and I like what they're saying because they've been in charge already, fine, right? If I vote, and ultimately you have more seats in Parliament to make change, yeah. So it helps. So you can have a conservative government, but if you have more Labour seats, yeah, the only people really effing with them are backbenchers. The backbenchers can't do anything.
Yeah.
They're just there to challenge them, but ultimately the Labour constituents are in power.
Oh, the ones
Right,
that
yeah.
are, yeah.
So he can't been in power for long. Don't get me wrong, and I know it's problematic for me to say this, yeah. Livingston,
Ken?
yeah, great guy until he became a Semite. Anti-Semite, right, yeah. As a mayor,
Great. Great man.
as a
Yeah, 'cause
mayor,
he kept costs down for like TFL and stuff like that.
Got
yeah.
the Olympics, and then as he went out, then Boris came in and made it look like, yeah, I'm the Olympic man. But
Remember-
Ken did all of that.
remember, think about it when them bikes came in, the Barclay bike, we call them Boris bikes.
Yes.
Right, so then
Very quickly changed.
that happened, and then you've had Sadiq Khan come in, and I'll be honest, I've never liked Sadiq Khan from the get-go. I've never, I grew up in a council estate in Tooting.
I hate when they use
There's
things
one
like-
council estate in Tooting, bro, one.
What's that got to do?
Oh, that's
There's
right.
one.
That is for the people.
And even
then.
then, the council estate
Yeah,
is
but
near,
it's
it's not even
not.
in Tooting. It's
Yeah,
like
look at it.
it's like Garrett Lane. It's like flipping Plough Lane. It's by near the Wimbledon football stadium.
Tooting's not that bad of an area.
No, it's like depending on
No,
someone.
it's-
And it's not. And it's like
He's from Lewisham, so he would.
Nah.
in comparison, yeah.
No.
No, he's not from.
Well, in that case-
Right, wrong, that's wrong. He's not from Lewisham. He's from Backyard.
Oh yeah.
Back in Nigeria.
No.
Timothy Gardens is
Back
different.
of the
Hits
yard.
different,
Back of the yard.
He's from back of the yard.
Timothy Gardens hits different, bro.
Oh, no, stop it, bro.
That always jokes.
But you know what I was gonna say about all of this, right? You see, Rishi Sunak
The PM.
and who's the other
Savannah
one?
Braveman.
Savannah Braveman.
Savannah Braveman, yeah.
Savannah Braveman, and then before
Pretty
Savannah
Patel.
Braveman, Pretty Patel,
They're all-
and now Sadiq Khan.
That's
This is why I don't believe in no BAME. There's no
I'm not black and minority ethnic. We have different. We have different. I don't believe in that. They say you're the BAME community because I'm not BAME. Myself as a black person doesn't have the same issues as a minority.
Yeah, we ain't the same, man. Them, I don't know about them, man. They were like, I'm like saying.
I don't know what he's on.
I don't know about them, man. I don't know, man. They have other stuff. Like, yeah.
As I said, when it comes to jobs, I don't like filling out that form, for example, that says your background.
Yeah.
Like, get me in a door because you like my CV and you like what I represent. Yeah. Like, there's certain companies I've worked for where when they hire you, they either make you fill out some form or they do it where your CV's there but your name isn't there. They don't know your ethnicity. Because you're not like, okay, cool. His name is, let's use KSI's real name. Olatunji.
Yeah.
Jide Olatunji, for example. Yeah. You're not looking at, Oh, you need to sneeze. I can hear you.
I know, I'm really trying to knock because it's going to come out like,
they're not looking at it as like, okay, cool, him, don't really feel to be the right fit, Ola, not really feeling. See, Mark Brown's like, oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Reese Wall, KJ Small, she might be black. Like,
What would it say, though?
Like, she might be black, I don't really know, like, whether it is or it isn't. This girl's nervous, she's struggling, bro. But the way I'm trying to speak is...
Just get it out, man.
It's like a sniffer dog trying to find coke at a station, bro.
Look at her kung fu grip.
Yo.
because if I'm sniffing it, I just want it to come on the mic.
You're a deviant.
Hold on, dude.
It's
What is it?
It's
What's it say?
It's not whole lot, it's Wallan.
Did he say, oh, man.
Hold on there.
He's just got so much.
Hold on there, sir. Yes, sir. Hold on there, sir.
You sound like Richard Blackwood trying to
Because
get
he's
black
got to
blood
learn. He's got to learn the basics, and then he's obviously got to learn about them posh makers and how they sound, which is totally different. Yeah, the speaky spokey.
No, my
Speaky
word,
spokey,
my
that's
posh,
called-
like posh
yeah.
Jamaican.
Speaky
She
spokey.
says what the blasted. Yeah, what the blasted.
He wants to be Johan Blake so bad, you know. I want my brother was like, what did he say? He's like,
No, I'm not a fan of Johan Blake.
He's like, call
The
it.
stuff off pole.
Yeah, but get the fuck out, bro. I'm not laughing with him. Absolutely not. I'm not laughing with him.
No, not doing it. No, fuck off. Not doing it.
Yeah, nah.
What's next on the menu?
Parental advice.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh.
Sorry, random. This ain't even on the docket, which kind of makes it even more fun. If you
I love the way it's done.
If you
If you could telepathically say something that all 7.8 billion people on this planet would hear at the same time, what would you say?
Fuck your mother.
Kano. But the Kano version.
Fuck you.
Yeah, and then you go, suck your mother. Gabriel.
I don't know, you know.
So it's basically just sharing thoughts with the world. If you share
Donald
one
Trump
thought-
was right.
One thing.
See, listen, man. I have opinions on Donald Trump, and
Yeah.
Donald Trump was
I'm not
right.
surprised. But Dusty.
Oh my
There you
god,
go.
you're a pussy. You're such a pussy. You don't know what pussy is, do you?
Pudusi. I swear it's men with
No.
men,
No.
No.
right? No.
No.
Starting to do men, no.
It would help you.
Yeah. What is it?
With him, Bajusi for him.
What?
What?
Bajusi.
Wait, what's going on?
No.
What is this
No.
Pudusi thing?
Bajusi?
Every time I hear about it, I've only heard about
Bajoyce?
it in like
I don't want to
yeah.
say no.
Bajusi. Isn't it?
Fuck yeah, I did it. Oh no, but never mind. never mind.
He tried to say.
Pussy. He dick.
He got it.
Oh yeah, but that's what that's yeah. So
Just
that's not it's not for straight people, no. But Dusty.
Yeah, but do you not?
No, Gabriel. Okay.
He said
Okay, Gabriel. All right. So,
Listen to what
no, he needs context.
He said
So,
he said-
Yeah.
in the film, How to Be a Player, right?
Yeah.
Bernie Mac's wife, was cheating on her with Bill Bellamy. So then
Yeah.
he walked in and he was like, mate, I smell Bajusi. Bajusi.
Okay, so
Booty,
that's the
dick,
context.
and pussy. So he smelled a combination of everything clapping together, making sense. I mean, sin. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not really just about, you know,
it's
a
kind of-
man's
it's kind of
booty,
a
a
wide
man's
thing to
dick.
smell.
Wasn't Gabriel here when we were just talking about it? No.
No, I
He wasn't listening.
don't watch
Just
the
didn't know
movie
so I
shows
suppose
on
it
publicity and that.
It's a scent.
So he can smell. He can smell.
You can smell sex.
You can smell sex in the air, which
yeah,
he called
but he can
pussy.
smell booty.
Dick and pussy.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to smell dick. That's a whack.
That's
That's a
That's a why.
That's a definitely a offense. That 100%.
Yo,
You can smell what?
listen, I need to talk to the people. Can we just call this Game Bros episode? Because this is killing me.
How can you smell
This
dick?
guy.
He's literally on one. His mind's on one thing. Sorry.
Alright, so.
No,
Wife,
you can't.
wife,
Yeah.
just.
I don't know what I would say. Mind your business.
She'd be like,
It's Kadia. I was thinking of something stupid to say, like Kadia's the best or
what
whatever.
she'll say, she'll do this, she'll be like,
That would be.
imagine people in the back of the back of the rainforest, yeah? In like the back of Brazil, and you hear some voice here going,
If you say mind your motherfucking business, 9 times out of 10 it's gonna hit home because there's people that are not minding their own business.
Oh no, you know, I'll say chill out. Or I'll just say everyone chill. The world is going crazy.
It's true. Things like that.
Everyone chill out, man.
That don't change nothing, bro.
Yeah.
2 + 2, not knowing.
Or I'll be like, move out the way.
Oh my
Say
god.
that.
No, long titty, no nipple.
What's wrong?
What shut was
Or I'll say something.
Okay.
Like,
Stop.
shut it.
what he just did?
What?
No,
Goal he scored.
that's great.
What the
Okay, great.
Go
What were your parents 100% right about?
30 yards. So,
100% right about, but you didn't feel it then, but you understand now.
Enjoy it while it lasts because, well, I don't know the exact words, but the fact that they always used to tell me.
You don't remember.
No, but you know, parents saying I can't get the exact words, but just the fact of when your parents tell you to enjoy being a kid whilst it lasts, because when it becomes to being an adult, it's not.
Yeah,
It's not a game.
There are a lot of things that they kind of
There's a lot.
that they try to prepare you for, but
You have to kind of sometimes experience it
There are a lot of
yourself.
things that you just kind of missed and learned in between that you were like, yo, you really should have told me that. The one I had was I don't know if probably just said in a different accent, which is where parents say that you get the children that you have are the children that either that you deserve or the children that
I know.
you know what I mean? The trouble you gave me is the trouble your child is going to give you, type of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really challenge your inner Nigerian there, where you start speaking like Yoda. I hear you.
Yeah, I found that one to be a little true. Yeah. There's quite a few, but then
there's
sometimes you just
school,
want to admit it to them.
like enjoy your school life while you can.
That's what I just said. Basically, that's the one. Enjoy it whilst you can.
That's not what you said, because we would have heard you.
I said enjoy it while you can.
Enjoy school.
But I had to explain what I meant because I wasn't really making sense. All men are blood clots.
That's
That's one.
My dad used to say you'll reach the age when you can count your friends with one hand. And I was like, well, shut up, Dad, man. Shut up.
Yeah,
Obviously, I didn't tell him to shut up.
Yeah.
He's a Jamaican dad, you get me? Like, you don't want to tell your dad to shut up.
You know what you're saying there, innit? You know what you mean?
I'll tell Jamaican dad, but I'll tell my Jamaican dad.
You wouldn't be here.
The upper circle.
You wouldn't be here.
No,
No, you wouldn't be here.
I think
This is done.
I'll be real with you, yeah. I think African dads are stricter than Jamaican dads.
Reese, you're a
This is
manager,
not a versus,
yeah?
you know.
I bet you stop passing the ball, man.
I think they are tad.
Please.
And I know that because
Sub him out, sub him out.
I've experienced both.
Yo,
Hey, yo.
I'm just
Hey!
Do you know what I would say?
It's an anterior at the back.
Parents.
It's not comparable, by the way.
Parent.
Man said, I think Nigeria, no, it's not comparable. If you have an active black parent, yeah, or I can only speak for culturally, yeah. If you have a dad and you grow up in a house with your dad, yeah, regardless of whether they're Caribbean or whatever country within a continent, yeah, you act up getting smacked.
Smack down.
It's just for me, my mum was more of a, my dad was the fun parent, my mum was a disciplinarian.
Yeah.
So there was games I couldn't play with my mum, period.
Oh boy.
It ties
Gabriel,
into
did you ever
something.
get the Bible's punishment?
Yeah, so
What's the
I
Bible
had
What, to
Bible.
hold it?
Did you ever do the hold your hands in the air
No,
whilst
I
you
can't
face
do
the
that.
wall and that?
No, I just got
Do the
beat.
stands on one
Yeah,
leg
yeah,
and
yeah,
one
yeah,
ear.
yeah. On one leg, yeah,
I
got that
caught
one.
him. He was like, did you not ever have to do that? No, because I'm Caribbean, we didn't
Do you think they had time for me to stand up and balance things? No, they just whooped my ass.
I learned all these from like my
Do you know what I learned?
from
I
any
learned
of like
what?
my
God's there to give me the
mainly
belt.
my
Yeah.
Nigerian friends, I think.
See, no,
Fetch me the belt.
see, but you see,
That's-
After a while,
that's
after a
what
while,
the
they
belt
got
is.
it's
creative.
fine. I'll take the belt because after a while,
I bet you would.
Are you,
that's a wild ball. No, that is a wild ball fence when I think about it. Crazy. That's
And he was happy to say it, you know.
that was below
I'll
the belt.
take the belt, you know.
I'll take the belt.
crazy. No, but you know the
All I can
belt.
hear in my head is Tetris going. Dun, 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 dun.
The older I got, so like when like primary school times, like early primary school, when I'm getting hit with
Continue, I'm listening.
when I'm being assaulted
Let me see something.
He's just so Jesus.
by
This is hilarious.
a leather. Okay.
Oh wow.
You know what? I'm gonna say why. You know, I'm gonna say why.
You need to say, you need
People
to say
pay
your
money for that,
sentences
Gabs.
quick.
Gabriel, just say it out.
Okay,
Just
but
say you
why?
got only. Just say you got OnlyFans on the side, bro.
I-
Innit? Sorry, Christian Grey.
Correct it. Oh no.
Yeah.
But their team's dead. No, check it.
When I was getting
So when Gabriel was getting lashed,
yeah,
it's fine.
that's it.
We'll say lash.
When I was
Lash
getting
is fine.
Really?
Lash is
Lash
safe.
was the word, yeah. When I was getting lashed,
Really?
no,
Do you
'cause
know
that's
what
I
a-
swear lash meant something else.
Well, Lash back in the day is something else. So he was like, yeah, Lash is okay.
Nah. Oh, you knew what you were doing, man. Nah, when I get flogged, you know,
What?
there's so many times the belt can hit you and you become like the.
Hey, we stop.
You go numb, like.
I don't know about that. Though.
I don't know about the hand movement.
Hey.
Gabs is really trying to think.
Oh, man.
Why?
All is proven to me, yeah.
At this point, you might as well say when I used to get beat.
Oh,
That's fine as
okay.
well.
Yeah, exactly. You might as well say.
With leather.
No, when my mum used to ask me to get the belt, for example,
Why are you making
for the
these
for shush. I knew my mum was a smoke kid when I remember once I got beaten with a dustpan and broom and the dustpan broke on my backside and I got beaten even worse because I broke the dustpan.
Because you broke it.
Yeah. They're
you
beating
broke
you with
it.
it and it breaks.
So it's your choice of weapon, but like,
Well,
Do you think?
I can't even say weapon on it.
Guys, do you think? Yeah, because like it's crazy how like you can be Caribbean, you can be Nigerian, whatever, Caribbean,
so just
African,
black,
whatever,
okay. So black.
black,
Yeah,
right?
okay, 'cause you're
And
also
it's the
just
same
black.
experience. So what you
Well,
said, for
we're
example,
all black, so yeah. So
Yeah,
what's
everyone's
fine,
the same.
experience.
But don't you think it's time we kind of change that? It's a bit toxic now.
I don't beat kids, so.
It has changed.
Yeah,
Though.
I don't. Yeah.
You don't hear
I'm
people.
not gonna beat
But
mine.
what? It's all that trickle down effect, right? So from our parents, the parents before them, the parents before them, it was the easiest, quickest way
Frustration.
to discipline a
You beat people
child.
with frustration.
Whether you're with your frustrations of life or whatever, the easiest, quickest way to discipline a child, shut a child up, lash them, give them a beating, whoop them. If you think there's something not quite right with them, beat them. If you really think something's not right or they're not educationally fully there, pray for them. It doesn't necessarily work, but these were things. But
This didn't
now,
work for you.
us in today's day and age, where feelings matter, and there's more than one gender, and and people are going to school wearing wearing bikinis and then sitting there going, what? Why can't I sit here? I'm just here to do my work.
Awesome,
When you
man.
really know what the fuck they're doing. In this day and age, ain't nobody got time for that. We're gonna talk to our kids now.
Yeah.
I think it depends on the tone you talk to your kids.
And you know what I mean when I say talk to, I don't.
I think I spoke about this before on the pod here, and it's about the nuances of understanding the old way with the new way. So with my sibling, and I've said this before, yeah, not all of us are raised the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Some of us are raised like English kids or British kids, and myself and one of my other siblings, apart from my older sister, obviously we grew up in the same house.
That kind of old school.
Yeah, the old school way.
Mm.
So even down to the way it was seen or not heard, raw the rest, people come to family.
Yeah, them days.
So I can say all the other like, if my mum was vexing me and I'm around my friends, she's sticking on me in front of my brothers.
Yep.
You feel hot, you got firm.
Yep.
Whereas, for example, I'm looking at my brother, my middle brother. If he does something wrong, and he's pissed me off or he's done something that I didn't like, yeah, I'll message him, I'll call him and say, yeah, me and you need to speak. Right, yeah? Because ultimately, I don't need to put you on blast because I know your temperament isn't the same. The generation of, I'm not respecting because you're older, I'm respecting you because you're showing me respect. Yeah. So then, naturally, you have to strip down everything in which you were taught and break it down into their verbiage, but you have to be very direct. For example, I'll say to my brother, when he's getting frustrated, I say, if you want to be treated like a man, you have to act like one. I said, so, for you to be treated like a man wholeheartedly across our culture, you have to be self-sufficient, make your own money, right, yeah, and not rely on anybody else, right, yeah. That's not paying your bills, as in, like, your boss, yeah. If you are not living in your mom's house, you have your own property, for example, whether you're renting or not, and you're not relying for anyone, no one can't tell you nothing because you're moving of the way in which a man would. Yeah. So if you're looking at generations of most of our 16 leave the house, you figure out your work, and you know what I'm trying to say? If you're doing that, no one's going to argue with you. Whenever my brother does something foul, he's lucky I pull him aside. Right, yeah. I'm not going to stick it on you in front of your friends, but I'll pull you aside. Yeah. And he respects me for it.
And he respects you for it.
Whereas, back in the day, you didn't get an option. If the fire's on you, the fire's on you.
Yes.
Question off the back of that. This is everyone. How would you feel if, as Reese was saying, like, I won't say sibling rivalries, but if you're having like a conversation with your sibling, or you're putting your sibling in their place, or vice versa, or you're just having, it could be a bicker, it could be a debate, something that's between you two, that, you know, if it's going to get heated, you're going to sort out whatever, if it does, like, you know how to handle each other. What are you doing if someone's going to try and get in the middle of that? As in, like, not in get in the middle of it, like, okay guys, as in, like, you're having big conversation with your sibling, or if it's on phone, text, whatever, and then it could be, let's say their partner gets involved now, as in tries to get involved and literally tell you how to handle being with your sibling just because they're witnessing what's going on.
Unless they take their fingers and do the little push thing in my forehead, mind your business.
With your head like...
No, but it's standard. It's just standard. Mind your business.
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with you. So it's just. I
don't come to your job and take the broom out your hand.
Yeah. But do you know what I mean? I don't. Me personally, I don't agree with, not even just partners, anyone really getting involved in any kind of sibling or family debate, because it's not.
Unless it's one of the ones where, like, for example, if you was to use you and your sister, and you'll get into an argument and it's about to get physical, and her partner or your partner jumped in to stop.
That's different.
Physicality, fine.
I understand that.
But if it's one of the ones where, like, for example, on pod we're always going to talk and we're going to voice our opinions. In a normal situation, you're telling me something and you don't ask my opinion, I'm not giving my opinion, I'm here to listen. If for example, you two have issues and you're using your partner as like a bouncing block to kind of, excuse me, vocalise your opinion, and then Leonie's doing the same thing with her partner, fine.
That's I wouldn't do that. But then
again, no, I'm saying fine
it's even in that
the context, where you're using that. Oh, I didn't like the way that she did, and then he's just like, oh, you two gonna eventually sort out. Like, he's being a voice of reason, but he's not telling you what you should do. Fine. If it's one of those you get into a skirmish and a kerfuffle, and it leads to fisticuffs, then ultimately, babe, chill out.
No, it's different. If anything, if it leads to fisticuffs, then please, like, anyone, you should probably step in and be like, look, this is for whatever. But if there's something deeper going on.
So what about if you and your sister had an argument, and then her husband calls you, and it's like, Katie, I just wanted to give you a call because, you know, Naomi's very upset.
You can't chat to me.
And no, hold on. Let me like hold on.
Okay, no, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it.
No.
Go on.
No, Gabriel's in character.
Go on. Gabriel's in character. Gabriel's been a real Nigerian.
You need to listen to what I've got to say, because at the end of the day, you know,
understand what's going on.
You've hurt your sister, and I'm gonna need you to apologise to your sister.
No.
You both have love for the person. So
sounds like a problem to me, dog.
It really does. No, I feel like. Do you know why? Because I know how me and my sister are. So we can.
I don't care if you know all this talk about how
he's keeping his character heavy.
He's not Gabriel.
I respect it. Ultimately, he's not.
I understand.
If that happened, how would you?
But Gabriel, in them clashes, what that boils down to is emotion versus logic, and it depends on your emotional maturity within the situation. Naturally, if you're approaching your partner's sister about something she's done as foul, there's a level of
completely different.
but it's contextual. It's contextual. So it can still be foul regardless. You may not think it's foul because you feel emotionally bound to a situation, but it could be foul as in the way your conduct of the situation wasn't correct. So naturally, if he's called you up, he's not pulling you up in a sense, but he's saying, "Raw, like, even objectively speaking, I think you're in the wrong, and I'm not saying that because that's my wife. You're wrong. Yeah. Sort it out. Because if it was role reverse, I'll be telling Leonie, you're wrong. Sort it out."
But that's different. That's more of that's coming. No, I'm
but
saying
it's contextual.
that's on a logical vibe. Like,
you're missing what I said. In a situation where you're in the wrong,
yeah.
If your head is hot, it's not logical. It's emotional. He's coming at it logically. If you're an emotional being versus a logical being, logic goes out the window because you're not trying to hear it. You're hearing, yeah, but what she said, no, but you're in the wrong. So there's no, like, him applying logic of, if my partner's wrong, she's wrong. We're not talking about like a public mass, you go into a public thing on the street, and I'm backing you because you're my babes, and I'm pulling you aside later on. No, wrong is wrong, where they're like, listen, you're wrong here, you should apologise. For you not to have a proper relationship, you should apologise. Because it can be detrimental for you lot's relationship long term.
And I think that makes sense for not just that scenario, any scenario when you're friends. Like, I would do that between friends, or I expect my friends to do that between if two of us fall out.
But if your head's hot and you're in an emotional state, you're not listening to all that.
If my head's hot, I would have to, now I can kind of...
Seen your head hot here, bro.
No, but I'm saying now I can kind of realise it and be like, do you know what? I don't want to hear this right now. I'll talk to you after. And then if I calm down, it's easier for me to kind of hear that way. But, not gonna lie, there was a similar situation on the weekend, and it pissed me off, and it was a thing where.
What, your pizza?
I'm
joking.
No, basically, me and my sister got into discussion, but then people wanted to get involved, and it was like, mind your business. But it wasn't an argument. No one had hurt anyone, but I think it was more of a. No, it was more of a thing like, oh, I can say whatever I want sort of thing. That's why I was like, it's more of a, in that sense, it's more of a mind your business. Like, if there's something
this is between
that,
me and my
yeah,
sister.
this is, and it's not even that deep, but you've come guns blazing. You haven't come on a middle person shit. You've come guns blazing on my line. What you need to do now is turn around and right off right now, because what you're doing isn't. It's not worse. Yeah, you're making a mountain out of a molehill, basically. Like, the fact that you're coming on the phone is actually making it incident when it never was. And then I just think things like that. It's not people trying to throw things back in your face and say, oh well, you know, I shouldn't get involved in sister rivalry, but it's not a rivalry. Like, it's the same when if you said you're always going to check your sibling for something and you expect your sibling to check you for something, my partner's never going to get involved because that's our business between us. Unless it's, like Reese was saying, a situation where you need to be like, no, do you know what? This is going to get serious, you're going to hurt each other, like, someone needs to apologise, you're in the wrong, you need to apologise. But yeah, any of that, just try and get in people's business, think, you know, man.
So what about if you witness, because I've witnessed this before, I've witnessed my boy's girl slap him hard, like, proper, like, well, punched him with a punch.
What did he do?
What did he do? I don't think it wasn't anything that warrants a punch. Like, because I remember at the time I didn't think, oh, okay, you deserve to get punched.
You didn't take the bins out.
But I remember, no, but it was during uni times. It was in the kitchen in front of quite a few people as well.
Ooh.
And she's walked in, and they had a little conversation, blah blah blah, and then I think he's told her at the time, like, okay, cool, leave my uni halls, like, leave my room, go home, innit? Because she was at his room. And then, yeah, before she's walked off, she's punched him. Punched him, slap, punch, whatever it was.
Relation's over.
But like,
that's sheer disrespect. I don't care how mad I am if I'm not laying no hands on you. What?
Over the time, you realise in what world, people only raise their hands to people that they feel they feel comfortable and they know there will be no ramifications.
Yeah.
If, for example, he was to thump her back, it's completely different. Like, most girls won't thump most girls unless they know, like,
I always say that
they can handle their
I've
shit.
said that before. Girls, you very rarely see women talk tough
to other women.
But to men,
they'll do it
you
because
dickhead, you pussy, you.
Hey,
all of that.
Headshot girl, all over again, because they think that there's not going to be
Your
no
mum
ramification
this,
with it.
but when there's other women, it's never really that.
What the fuck are you talking to?
It's so true.
That's why I was
It's so
literally
true.
saying those words in my head. That's what
It's so true. Listen. Nah, some women are a bit, not even a bit, some women are so foul. Like, I always say this, what makes you think you've got the right to try and even put your hand on man?
The thing is,
Because if he turns around and thumps you
no, man,
now...
think about the insanity of it. In a clash like that, yeah, as a guy, I know, unless this girl goes gym and is built like flipping
King
Hulk
Kong.
Hogan,
Yeah.
that I am physically, drastically imposing in comparison to you. Like, if I was to thump you, even on a light jab, it looks mad.
Yeah, because
Very-
even when
yeah.
even when Reese does this, I'm like, ow.
That's
And
my
even
fun.
that's even like banter, or if he goes like this, or even dig, I'm like, like naturally.
And the
That's
weight
why I
difference
that's why I
as
Well,
well.
can't.
this is mad.
That's why I can't
I could be
play
lighter
fight
than,
with my partner.
I could be lighter than KDR, but I can shift my weight completely different. It's like, all of us that play football in this room, yeah? People who are naturally big like Hench, and then take someone who plays football, the person who goes gym, for example, how they use their body on a pitch won't make, no, how they use their body, no matter how big or strong they are, makes no difference against someone who plays football, because they know
Oh,
how to use their body.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That's why I said I will never. You know, sometimes girls think it's cute to play fight. No. I'm never gonna play fight with my partner.
My brother's girl stopped doing it because he does Muay Thai and he's squatting headlocks. So she's
Listen, if this is what I'm saying, I might be like.
That's a different type of tapping out, boy.
No.
and he's imposing. Why that 6'3"?
Yeah, that's the type of tapping out that's not fun. Do you know what I mean?
Girl's face dropped. Is that what?
Yeah,
What's the
that's
other type of tapping out?
Jesus Christ, why do you say
Out of curiosity.
when it gets a bit too much,
Okay.
but in a good way.
Okay.
Alright, cool. We've got one more
Baby,
question.
don't stop.
One more question before we go,
What,
yeah.
the movie one?
Oh no, actually, we'll do this one as the movie one, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Alright, this is a question about survival, yeah. I'm gonna hear your opinion, yeah. Okay.
Yep.
To survive 24 hours stuck in a house against one of these things for $500 million. I'm a survivor. Let's go ahead. It's either a serial, a demon,
Serial killer, a demon, or horde of zombies.
or the zombies on the outside trying to get in and kill you, or a giant monster trying to kill you. Do you have weapons for the zombies in the monster? So you can get the monster up out of here. I'm not doing that one.
Alright, cool.
Easy.
Oh, that's easy for me.
Mad easy.
Let me start with Gabriel.
Serial killer.
Yeah.
Because the other ones are metaphysical. I
Yeah,
can't do
it's-
anything to
it's-
stop.
Alright.
That's
So,
yeah, I can't stop
me
that.
and my friend found like prefixes when we were talking about serial killers, yeah.
I could have a
We're doing
different.
this for half an hour.
Yeah, I could have.
When
this
you're
discussion
saying
for
serial
half
killer,
an hour
are you talking about
What
like
level?
what? I
Yeah.
said, wait. There's-
Sorry.
Wait.
Go,
When you're
go.
talking about serial killer, are you talking like Ted Bundy and the guy that was killing black people in the 80s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or are you talking like,
But they're still humans.
or are you talking about Mike Myers and Jason serial
that's-
killers?
that's
no,
films.
no, because it
No,
said
but that-
zombies. So I'm
But
asking
we don't
you- shut
class
up,
we don't class Jason as a serial killer.
Shut up, I'm
They're not
asking-
even
If
human.
it was,
Gotta
if it
class
was
Jason
human,
It's not a serial
if it
killer.
was a human serial killer,
Use Ghostface.
like I'll beat the shit out of Jeffrey
Well,
Dahmer.
then-
Facts.
Well, yeah.
Badly as well.
Well, yeah. So
Like,
Tell it you ain't.
badly.
Well, I got one more caveat.
He's enjoying that, boy.
I'm gonna take you to answer properly, yeah.
Like,
One
so,
more
oh,
caveat
that
question.
sounds. Is
It's
that
true.
why? Is that why?
It's not why, it's just funny.
I'll
Yeah.
beat the
Yeah, no, it's not funny.
No, it's not. It's not. It's just. It's naturally
It's funny.
funny.
It's just funny. No, chill
you're
out.
safe, you're
Stop
safe,
overthinking
Gabriel,
it. You're making
you're
it
safe.
why. Stop it.
It's not why.
But yeah, the reason why I'm going to do one more prefix in this, yeah. So you, a normal civilian who's not been on violence for like the last 8 years, who's not been in uni for that long,
Yeah.
against someone who's a professional killer. You
This is what I'm saying. That's what I was thinking of.
serial killer.
They know how to do it.
But
Even
you're in
if
a
you
house.
feel like you're
it
prepared.
don't. But it
I
doesn't
don't-
matter
All right,
because
cool.
they're
We're
a
gonna
human.
We're going serial killer, yeah.
100%.
Mark.
I'm going serial killer.
Okay, cool. It was demon, horde of zombies,
Demon, you know.
demon, horde of zombies,
Big monster.
monster, serial killer.
He's beefing a demon.
Hey, sometimes you got to battle your demons, isn't it?
Sometimes you gotta learn
By the
to
way,
fight your
if you-
demons
If you
still.
heard what the guy's response is, it's like, I'm taking a demon. He's like, what? That way if he can kill you, he said, the way I believe in God, he will not allow it. But I was dying with laughter. I was
that's lyrics.
dying with laughter.
Nah, I'm.
I'm taking
I've got
zombies.
one.
Go on.
I am actually going to take. I want to say serial killer for obvious reasons,
You're dying quickly.
But when I think about it, I'm actually
Screaming.
no. Listen, I'm actually gonna say demon because I strongly believe a demon, and without saying having God in it, a demon cannot enter your spirit and trouble you if you don't fucking believe it, and if you don't let them in. I swear.
What happens? I think exorcist she
Yeah.
die anyway.
No man.
Demon gonna
I'm
take her
not
soul.
I'm not giving into it. I'm not giving into it. I'm gonna survive.
Night.
I'm gonna give you my one, yeah?
I'm not giving into
I
it.
said demon, regardless of people believe in demon or not, the whole overall, I can't fight a demon. So like that was already gone.
You're not level.
Yeah. Even my boy, the boy I was talking about who puts his girlfriend in a headlock, yeah? Even he said, I'll take serial killer, and then we had this whole conversation for like half an hour, and he said, if it's he goes, regardless, depending on if I butt that serial killer, I'll know within the first 5 minutes if I'm getting emmed off or not.
Yeah.
Right, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
So then, but it's like a 50-50 shot, yeah? And I said, if you're backing up into it, he goes, if I'm back into a Jason or my I'm done.
Yeah, you're done.
Yeah, you're done. There's no point. Because them men are like Kimbo slicing his Haley in the streets. Stop it.
Stop
Right,
it.
yeah?
Stop
Right,
it.
yeah?
That's hilarious.
Terror.
Me and O are the same, but I said there's also prefixes for me and O's one. I picked zombies as well, right? Yeah, because they're outside trying to get in.
They're outside.
I can go all the way to the top of the house, yeah, and then barricade the door, or whatever, because it's for 24 hours.
Fair enough.
I said these are the prefixes which you don't know, yeah.
But if one of them gets in,
Wait. This is the
Listen, I was
prefixes.
saying zombies after I watched Walking
Listen,
Dead.
these are the weak prefixes that we have to add in. First one, yeah. What type of zombies are they? If they're World War Z zombies,
shifting.
them man are moving, bro. Walking Dead
They're-
zombies.
They're so fucking
World War Z
fast.
zombies was
Yeah,
something.
Walking Dead zombies, I'm fine. Then he said, or Last of Us.
Ooh.
If it's the clickers,
Ooh.
I'm done.
Done.
I've
Done.
only seen bits of Last of Us. Let's
No,
not.
Zombie Lads are fine. No, clickers. No, have you seen The Last of Us?
No.
Oh.
I think you're
So
surviving the
basically-
24 hours if it's Walking Dead.
Listen, there's
Put it that
4
way.
tiers of zombies. Yeah, you got the base forms, you got clickers, you got this monster thing which shoot out. You got
Yeah, the monster thing.
Sorry, you got base ones. You got the ones that shoot out spores. Then you have clickers. Then you have this monster thing.
Yeah.
If you got clickers and then the second to last ones, you're done.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Quick, and they shoot out things at you. If it's the base level, that's it. World War Z zombies. I watched that movie. Them things are cutting, bro. Them things are
And climbing on each other.
Zombies
them
terrify
things are
me,
like
I'm not
prime
gonna
Michael
lie.
Johnson, bro. 100-meter dash, and they're not tired.
Ever,
Or
because
Shaun of
they
the Dead.
don't get
Listen,
tired.
unless
And they don't stop.
Give me Shaun of the Dead
No,
zombies.
we all take Shaun of the Dead zombies.
Yeah, of course. Get a cricket bat one time.
It's 24 hours. And
I'll take
remember,
Shaun of the Dead
if
zombies
you're
even over
quiet-
Walking Dead zombies.
If you're quiet, they're not bothering you, bro.
Or if you're just a good actor.
Or if you get walking around, you rub the
No, you rub
the
their blood.
yeah,
You
or
rub
If it was Gabs, you would have said something else.
I'm just glad no one said I'll take the monster because that's a viable offence. To be fair.
Are we done here?
No, we got one more.
We got one more, we got one more.
This
I
man.
can't work like this.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking of. So I was like, nah,
I can't work like
man, I
this.
got
We got one more, go on, Mark.
Jesus Louise, this guy.
last one, go on.
Wait, I just heard the Gigs track with Diddy. That was an old school gig. Like he sounded like old school gigs.
I don't
sounded
like it.
okay.
Is that the first time you've heard it?
Yeah, but he sounded
Tune with-
okay.
No, the best song on that album is the one with Dave East.
Davey,
I wasn't sure.
Go on.
Alright, you can only watch 1 year of black movies. I sent the crew like a list of films and the year, and they've got to pick which one they're going with. So let's start with KDL.
Okay.
I'm going for 1993, I believe.
What's on 1993?
Let me go look. So I was picking. I already know Sister Act 2's on there because I know it in my head, and there is.
So you're going for CB4,
So yeah, CB4,
What's Love, Men's Society.
Poetic Justice, and Sister Act 2. I was I was fighting demons with this one because there was
I bet you were.
a couple.
How about demons look?
There was a couple of categories, but I said, you know what, I'm just gonna go with this one just purely for the fact that, yeah, I just felt like this had.
What's CB for?
Chris Rock,
I just felt like
Charlie Murphy.
Okay.
I just
Like
it
an
just had,
NWA like spoof.
Okay.
it had the most films in it that I've seen probably repetitively as well, and the ones that I enjoy the most. Even though there are some odd films in the other categories that I really wanted to choose.
Yeah, there's a few. Oh?
It's hard. Oh.
That's not a wire moment.
I did. I said, oh.
What's going on? Come on, you got time to look at this.
You do what's in
Alright,
it.
give me.
Oh.
92. I'll take 92. 92
That was one of mine.
92 was, yeah, I had about 3 years I was going to choose.
More money, more money.
I love it. More money, more
So
money.
basically-
I really wanted to pick that as well.
No, I
though.
didn't.
I got that.
So
Juice,
Class Act, Mo Money, Boomerang, and Malcolm X.
And then
Like,
throw Malcolm X in.
You can't go wrong with that.
Listen, I've got something for everything in that year.
I think the first 3
Malcolm
years.
X.
This man ain't watching no films, isn't it?
He's watching.
No,
He's gonna say this minutes.
Boys in the Hood was
I've got
91.
some black ones.
Alright,
Alright,
so
Is it my
Reese, yeah.
this was fucking easy to me, bro. Like, don't get twisted. Like, 98's probably got some of my favourite movies in there, yeah. But I'm gonna go on the year I was born in. 91, bro.
I was
House
fighting
Party,
teams between all three.
Boys in the Ricky Bow.
5 Heartbeats, I love 5
New
Heartbeats.
Jack City with Bad Boy movie.
Yeah.
Bad Boy movie, yeah. So I had to go with that. Don't get it twisted. Like,
Cancel that bit.
I love 98. I love Belly. I love Players Club. I think the movie's sick. Don't really care about Stella and or her groove. She's stiff.
Still haven't got a grip.
And he
I've
got
never
game.
got it.
In Too Deep, Best Man's Wedding.
No.
Oh, okay, go on.
So I went with 1999
Of course.
because
Bear Wise and that.
They were.
Let me look at
let me say
that.
it- let me say it slowly.
the films.
Go
In
on.
Too Deep, The Best Man, and The Wood.
The Wood is
For life.
funny.
Bad Boy movie.
Mark, you
And
know
life.
about the wood.
And life.
As I said, there was Bear
Wow,
Wise.
that's
is
a
what you
mad
think.
viable. Yeah, that.
Yeah,
one.
you would find that,
That's
innit?
a
Oh, cool, bro.
The Wood.
In Too Deep.
Fam, he's
The
taking
Best Man.
taking wood from the best man into
And,
me.
yeah,
Why not?
that's,
Ah.
that's mad.
Say do it, son.
I'm seriously wrong with you, boy.
Hey, that's life.
He's doing it for life.
That's life. No, there was a couple. There was this film always reminds me of Reese because he always refers to it, but say it off as well.
Oh,
I can't remember.
When she gets shot up and doing Harlem shaking on the side of the car. Yeah, crazy.
Day after
No, but I love
day.
that film.
Don't do that to me, though.
What,
Don't do that.
New Jack City, Boys in the Hood, Say It Off, Best Man. There was darted everywhere, but I love.
I love
Justice
A Thin Line
and
Between
Six
Love and
Statue.
Hate. I love that film.
For the year that you chose.
Soul Food, one of the quick best movies I ever saw when I was a kid.
For the year that
Well, I was battling demons between 91 and
for the
3.
year that you chose,
two.
have you seen every film of that year?
Yes.
Yeah.
The one that you
No,
chose.
no, I haven't
Yeah,
seen.
I have.
I haven't seen.
Easily.
Just ask it.
I've seen
I don't-
majority on this list.
I
I
don't
think
remember. It's Strictly Business, the one with Murphy,
No.
See, before I
Strict Business.
think-
Your girl's in it.
Halle.
Yeah.
Wait, was that
I have
Martin
seen it.
Lawrence and?
I have
Who?
seen it. I haven't
Tim
seen
Robbins?
the 5 Heartbeats. I can't remember seeing the 5 Heartbeats.
1990 is dead.
Well, House Party.
I'll pick 96.
You're picking 96.
Yeah, I'm
Is that
picking
blue?
96.
Say It Off, Don't Be a Menace, A Thin
What do you think
Line.
about
Yeah,
Preacher's Wife
I
and
watched
Fat
the
Beach,
pre-
but I've only
I
seen
watched the
2 of
pre-
those.
watched the
Which was a good
Preacher's
movie.
Wife.
No,
And I
3 of
watched
them.
What
Fat Beach.
surprised you picking Don't Be a Menace?
But I watched Say It Off, Don't Be a Menace, and I've watched The Thin Line. But I ain't watched the last
Do you know?
two.
Do you know what year on this is really good? Like as an underrated one, 97. Baps,
I was just looking at this.
Nah.
Halle Berry.
Yeah, Love
Jones is
Jones.
good.
Hardy
Soul
Love.
Food,
Soul
yeah.
Soul Food is
I've only
amazing.
seen
Beautiful.
some things
Beautiful.
and
Cool
Love
is
Jones.
funny.
Babs is
I've only seen
Funny.
two of
Very
them.
funny.
The one with Hardy.
Gold teeth in the
Oh
blood.
yeah, 'cause do you know what Hardy made that her music video was based off?
Has she ever seen the movie back? So she's just seen that.
No, she's
Ni-
seen it
94 is
already.
nice for me as well, though. Fresh is an underrated film.
She's
Crooklyn.
fresh.
But
Jason's Lyric.
94,
Above
better
the
be a good
Rim.
for you after you just said you want to take
A Low Down
the
Dirty
full
Shame.
investment.
That film is hilarious.
92's alright though.
Juice, Class Act.
It's not
92,
bad.
92, I was
92,
between
yeah.
91 and 93. I would have wanted to go for all 3 of them.
No, 93 is kind of crazy actually. No, it has to be 93.
I think the only one I can't remember. See before.
Between you not making up your mind and Mark picking the Y category, I'm going to end this podcast right now.
No, 100% man's definitely
This,
93.
this has been episode 167 of the Different Show podcast. You can find this DSP and all your favorite DSPs. My personal favorite YouTube. You can find mine, Mark, Ocadia's,
Did you think you
and
listened?
Gabriel. Yeah, I caught because I did it mad quick. And Gabriel's
Oh.
information in the description below. Pardon? Pardon?
Nothing.
You can find the DSP website, the TikTok link, the Spotify link to our playlist, Mark's photography website and Owen's book website in the description below. I've been Raw Talk Reese. To my right's been
Drinks.
Joke Man. To the left's been hip hop. Joke Man. In the corner's been
KK.
Burger buns.
crazy.
Nasty.
Behind the camera's been
Gabriel.
Wow.
Ola. And we'll be back. And we'll be back.
Man like Ola.
And we'll be back next week. Love and guys, peace and blessings. Remember, walk and live.
Talk and bombo goddamn.
Oh,
Vic.
now, Gabriel, why are you not joining
He's scared, man. He's
I
scared.
don't know about that, man.
in? No, he's still, every time he's like,
Yeah.
one day.
We're taking the pictures now because my office is too,
Okay, guys.